Welcome back.
Welcome. I'm Connie.
And I'm Angelica.
And this is the In Between Girls podcast.
Woo! How are you?
I'm good.
How was your Easter?
Here's the thing. Mario decided to get the flu.
No way.
So we didn't do anything.
Aww.
But I do have, I don't know if I mentioned this. I had a stray coming. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Oh, okay. So this probably happened during the month that we did film. I had a stray cat come, and I would feed him, and I named him Twilight and everything. Like, I was beginning to open up to the idea of letting him come inside or like taking him somewhere to be adopted or something.
Yeah.
And then one night, I heard like screaming. And I was like, what's going on? Like, there's always quiet here. And we woke up and he was getting beat up by another cat out here. I had to like defend him. I like knocked on the window and the other cat ran away.
Oh
I felt so bad. I felt like little chunks of hair.
No.
Yeah, it was really sad. And so I was like beginning to like, I was like deciding, maybe I'll help him. I wanted to help him, but it's just, you can't just grab a cat, like they'll run away.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take him somewhere to be adopted. And we fed him every day. I fed him, Mario fed him, my mom fed him. And he stopped coming.
Oh.
So I like to think that somebody rescued him.
Yeah.
I don't want to think the worst, but I miss him. I still look out the window. He always used to come in my back porch.
Uh-huh.
I look out the window to see if he's there, but he's not there.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, and then something weird that happened when I would feed him. I thought he was the only one eating. I look out the window one day. Well, no, I'm lying. I was sitting in the couch and Mario was washing dishes and he was like, "We have a friend outside, but it's not the cat."
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a dog. It was a raccoon.
Really?
I had never seen a raccoon in real life.
No
I got scared. I don't know. It's just very scary. But safe to say, I stopped putting food out at night because I don't want him to come. It's scary.
He wants to be your friend too. He wants to get adopted.
I would approve him, but I did some Googling, and I eventually plan on bringing my dogs, and it says that they would fight dogs. So I needed to stop feeding him. So yeah. How was your Easter?
It was fun. It was just family get together.
What did you do? Oh, you did eggs?
Yeah, eggs.
Oh yeah, you saw that on Instagram.
And yeah, that's about it. We just hang out.
It's cool because you guys have a lot of like kids in the family to do
yeah.
eggs for. See, I was gonna do eggs for my cats.
Yeah, your cats.
Put like little snacks
inside so they can open it.
We'll like collect them for them. Whichever one they touch, that one's for you.
My little nieces attacked Jose with the eggs, with the flour eggs. He ruined one of his hats.
Aww.
One of his hats. But yeah, it was fun.
Aww.
It was
It's cute.
Yeah.
So how have you been? What else have you been up to?
I'm trying to think. Nothing happened.
Mario's been having crazy dreams.
No way.
He always has violent dreams. He has dreams that either he gets shot, he gets stabbed, that his brother gets stabbed, that his brother gets shot, or he has dreams that we're in a car crash. I don't know what's going on.
What?
But he has the worst fucking dreams, and they've been really bad lately. I don't know what's going on.
That is weird.
Very weird. Like every night he's like, but he says que cuando lo persino, he doesn't get bad dreams. So lo persino every night, so he doesn't have to. But sometimes I forget. So
oh my God.
He'll have bad dreams. I don't know if that's a sign. I hope not, but it's scary.
Oh my God, that's scary. I do have a paranormal activity one.
Okay.
It's not that crazy, but this happened last week. We were babysitting two of my nieces, and we were there in the room, and the oldest one was just laying down watching videos on her phone, and there's a 4-year-old one that she was just playing there with some toys, and my mom was sitting on a chair and I was laying down in my bed, and kid you not, we heard 3 knocks in the back wall of my room. I looked at my mom and we were like, "Did you hear that?" And she was like, "Yeah." And we look at my older niece. I was like, "Was that you?" And she was like, "No." And my dad was in the restroom. And then we were like, "Oh, it's probably Dad that he did something. I don't know. He dropped something or whatever." but it was straight up 3 knocks.
Well, I need to look up what that means. I've heard things about
Really
a certain amount of knocks. I don't know if
shit.
it's 3.
This was like clear 3 knocks. Until my dad comes out of the restroom, and mom was like, we just heard somebody knock at, it was literally at the wall
Was
behind us.
during the day or during the night?
It was a night, girl. It was a night.
Okay, even
And
scarier.
not even then. We heard 3 knocks, so we were babysitting. So I was like, oh, it's my brother. He came already to pick up the girls, and he's trying to scare us. And my window was open. It was open. I was just waiting for him to pop up, to scare us. And then my brother lives like next door. So I look through the window, like from far. I kind of look, and I see that the truck is not there yet. And I was like, oh shoot, like it's not there. So I tell my mom, I was like, no, it's not him. And like the truck is still not there. And so my dad comes out of the restaurant, and my mom tells him, like, we just heard 3 knocks in the window. I mean, on the wall. And so my dad goes outside, and like he checks, and he comes back, and he's like, there's nothing. But then a few days later, my mom was like, oh, it's a Friday. It was a Friday. On Easter, one of their really, really old friends calls them to let them know that one of her husband had passed away. But he's in like Mexico, right? So they did like the whole velorio and everything over there in Mexico. But she was just calling them to let them know. And then a few days, like during the week, my mom like walks in. He was like, when did we hear the knocks? And I was like, oh, it was Friday. And she was like, that's the same day. She calls it comadre. She was like, that's the day that la comadre said that he passed away. And she was like, maybe it was him, because you know how the spirits say that they go through their lives and stuff like that. And I was like, don't say that. But it was like 3 straight knocks, and I was like, oh no, that's scary.
I mean, it's better if it was him and not something
scarier. That is true, but it's too scary.
Dang,
but
that's crazy.
I know. I was like, damn, there were clear knocks.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I feel like you guys are more open. Not like you inviting it, but like you guys are more prone to stuff like that happening to you. It seems
like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like more me than.
Yeah. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Like weird things happen to you.
Yeah. And so obviously, like, I try to brush it off as like coincidence or whatever, but some things are just like, I don't know.
They're unexplainable.
Weird. Yeah.
That's very scary, but very.
Yeah. Okay. It's weird.
Yeah. Very weird.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I think that's like the most exciting thing that happened in my life.
Same. I've just been doing the same old thing. I'm like in a YouTube rut. I'm really? I don't know what I want to make, because I started doing this a hobby. Like, I'm just gonna make them, and now I'm like, I don't know what to make no more. So I'm taking a break.
Do your vlogs? You mean your vlogs?
Yeah, I feel like it's because I hadn't done anything, so that's why I was probably like, But yeah, I'm gonna see what I do. I'm gonna see, because it is like fun to like do it, but I'll see what's up.
That would be good. Your vlogs.
Yeah, I think that'll be more interesting once I can drive. I'll do more things.
You can go out more,
yeah. I feel like, because I can't walk and vlog at the same time. It's impossible for me. I'm sorry.
You just hang it on your chest.
Yeah, I should do that. I should like tape it.
Yeah.
Be like, this is what I'm doing.
A POV.
Yeah.
That's true. Do that. Yeah.
I'll do that. Mari's like, why do you have duct tape on your shirt? Don't question me.
God. So this episode is, how would you describe it?
I think it's just questions you ask. I feel like they're like more like if when someone's high, they'll ask you these questions. But I find them interesting.
Yeah.
They're like life questions about life in general. They get you thinking, and you're like, wait.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's just questions, and we're just gonna answer them and give it our opinions on them.
Should I start with the ones in the poll?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'd put 3 of them in our poll on Instagram. Again, if you want to be part of it, follow us. The first one, I asked, if you had a chance to know when and how you die, would you want to know? first before answering. The people said 30% said yes, they would want to know, and 70% said no, they would not want to know.
Bitch. Oh yeah, it is 70. I thought it was an 8 too.
Yeah, me too. No, it's 70. So, would you want to know?
No.
Why?
That's scary.
Is it scary?
Yeah.
I didn't know either because it is scary.
I didn't know either. What was that, bitch?
Look, like I didn't want to. I didn't know what if I would want to or not. Either
okay.
because I was like, yeah, it's scary. But then, I was like, you know what? I do, because say it says I'm dying like soon, I would quit my job. I would.
Okay, wait. What was it? What exactly was the question?
If you, hold on, I don't want to lie to you. If you had a chance to know when and how you die, would you want to know? I think I'm yes, because if say I die like in a week from now, I want to know, because I'll quit my job, I'll stop going to therapy, and I would just like go somewhere, travel or something. I would spend my time wisely, and because right now I'm spending most of my time taking care of myself and my body for the future. But if I'm dying soon, there's no point. I should just live it up, you know? That's my answer, because I guess it's my special circumstance. But yeah, that was my answer.
It's too scary for me to
You too
know.
scary?
Yeah, I don't.
But the how is scary. I feel like if it was like car
Yeah.
crash, I wouldn't want to get in a car.
No, yeah.
So
I feel
I
like
don't
you
know.
will mess up with your head a lot.
Yeah,
Like you would live your life based on.
fear.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to know.
That's very true. Okay. Next, I asked, would you rather have the power to time travel or see the future? 77% said time travel and 23% said see the future. Let's answer because I asked why.
Okay.
So what's your answer?
Time travel
Why?
to the past. I wouldn't time travel for anything regarding my life. I would time travel for like historical events and things like that.
Oh, okay.
But I wouldn't do it for like. We'll see, because I think I saw an answer something about to make the right choice or something like that. I wouldn't mess with my life.
Okay.
It would just be for me to see something that actually happened in like historical events or something like that. Just
Okay.
like I would be interested in that.
I said I would time travel only because I broke my leg. So I feel like, yes, I've learned lessons and stuff, but I couldn't learn them without breaking my leg.
Would you though?
One of them, the one about me being sad about dumb stuff, no. I don't think I would have. But I think I would prefer that. Well, when I was in my most painful, yes, I wouldn't want to relive that. Like I wish I didn't go through that, because I didn't need to. Nobody needs to feel pain like that. But for the lesson, I guess no. But me being selfish for myself, yes, I would. I would go back and be like, get off of this, walk, bitch. And I feel like I would just talk to myself and be like, look, this is what you gotta know. Point A, B, and C. Like, if you don't do that, you're gonna break your leg, and you're gonna have to learn the hard way. So you choose, bitch.
Well,
I would like talk to myself and be like, you choose.
Yeah, I see it different.
Like, because I remember before I broke up, we were at a restaurant, and I went to the restroom. That's where I would have met myself at. Been like, when I come out of the restroom, like, okay, sis. And she would, me looking at myself, what? I planned this out. Look.
It's a whole scenario in your head.
In 10 minutes, you're about to break your leg. And because you got to learn A, B, and C. So, do you want me to tell you, or do you want to break it? And I would change it. And then another reason, I think I would go back in time and be like my mom's friend and give her good advice and like help her.
Oh, you see, I wouldn't travel to mess
With your future?
Nothing in my life.
Those are the two things I would do, like my leg and my mom.
Oh, I would just travel for like historical events like that I'm interested in and see like
what happened.
What happened.
Because I feel like history, we have been lied to a lot about history.
And I would like to like see it, like see like the frente.
Yeah.
And also like I would want to like meet my parents when they were younger. Yeah. Like not to mess up, just from far away.
From afar see them.
Yeah,
That
just
would
see
be
them
cool.
like from far away and just like see like what
it
was
was
the past. Yeah.
That is
but
interesting.
I don't think I would have done anything like regarding my life or to do something.
Here's what people said. I'll read the first one. Okay, she said, future is constantly changing based on your everyday decisions, so it can be altered. So I think that's why she wouldn't choose to see the future. She would choose to time travel and change things, I guess. But that is true. Like, even if you see the future, if you do something differently, it's going to change. So, for real, that's why I don't know if I would want to see the future, because it's going to change anyway.
Just to maybe change up some things in life, or like meet my parents when they were young.
Or like me.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change anything in my life other than the leg.
The major thing.
I guess so. But there's some bad things that have happened to me, but I wouldn't change them.
Yeah.
Somebody said I would time travel to talk and help my younger self. See more people trying to help themselves. I mean, yeah.
Buy Bitcoin, bet on Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
So he's what? Time travel?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, time travel, because he would go back and do it.
Yeah, that is true.
He would be rich. Okay, one said to save my cat. Oh my God, yeah, his cat died, and I think the neighbor killed it. Ooh. Yeah, so that's a good one.
You get the chance to either change it or get to working on what's waiting on you.
What did he choose?
Maybe to go in the future.
Yeah. Oh no, see the future.
That's why to go in the future.
Yeah.
That makes sense why he.
Oh, that's true, because the future is constantly changing.
Yeah.
Very interesting, very insightful. Okay, and then I asked, if we didn't have to sleep, what would you do with your time? What would you do?
I would look for a hobby, like a hobby that I actually like, love and enjoy, and do that.
Okay, I have a list. I read some that were really good, but since I didn't write those first, I didn't include them. Mm-hmm. So I would work out, I would go to the beach, I would watch more shows and movies, I would try makeup looks, I would have hobbies, like you said. Scrapbooking. I always wanted to do scrapbooking. Like, since I was a kid, I've always liked it, but I never did it. I would learn how to sew. I would bake. I would cooking. And I would spend more time with my mom and my sister.
Yeah, for me, it would just be like different hobbies that, things that I enjoy doing and whatnot.
Okay, so here we have some answers. Somebody said, work. That's a good one. 2 people. One said, work.
Why? But you're already working.
The other said, make money. The grind never stops. I agree, though. You could get another job.
But that's too much.
It is.
As a person who worked 2 jobs at a certain point, it drains you.
But it's boring. You don't need sleep, so you're like, let's go, bitch.
But, yeah, I guess, but...
Okay.
Then at what point do you enjoy it?
I don't know. Maybe if it's part-time.
Someone said paint.
That's good. Hobby. Yeah, nice hobby. Cry myself to sleep. No, that's a bad...
Or go to a therapist.
Yes, better.
Say nap.
Yeah,
maybe y'all two should hang out more. Like, cry myself to sleep and nap.
If I didn't sleep, I would be working on myself more, working out and learning, etc. Very good answer.
Yeah.
What do you think is the meaning of life?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't learned the meaning of life. I don't think I'm ever going to learn the meaning of life.
You think it's just meant for living?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's whatever you make it.
That's true. That's very true. I have 2 answers. Mm-hmm. Number 1. I feel like as humans, we were put... Hold on, let me read it. I feel like as humans, we were put on this earth to, like, travel and take care of the earth and animals and just, like, live in harmony and peace. Mm-hmm. But we ruined that as a society, and we have wars and greed. So we're ruining the planet, we're ruining ourselves. So that's like a good dream, I guess, to like one day live in peace and not have to worry about all of that. But I don't know if we'll ever get there. But my second answer was, in this society, since we don't have that, I think the meaning of life is just doing what makes you happy and spreading love and exploring ourselves and the earth and animals and
Yeah, I think it's whatever you want it to be.
like as long I think the meaning is like as long as you're happy, that's your meaning for your life.
It's different for everybody.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you believe in heaven and hell?
Yes.
I put yes and no again. Because well, if you think of it as a religious way, obviously, if you believe it is religious, you're told that God forgives everyone. But then I got to thinking, and I'm like, well, there is truly evil people who like know better but choose to be evil.
Yeah.
So those type of people, I think, do go to hell, even though we're told God forgives everyone. I think there's a point where you do so much harm that you can't even be helped.
So for you, it's more of, it's hell real or not?
I don't know.
Because you just said.
Because I don't know. Because it's like you're taught that God forgives. Well, whatever. Taught that
but
God
that's why
forgives all.
your question is, it's hell real or not? Because you do believe in heaven, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's more of a hell, like if hell is real or not.
Yeah, it's more of a, is it real? I don't know. Because when we're taught like, oh, God forgives all and stuff, but it's like, if you do really truly evil things like pedophiles and serial killers, and I feel like it's like, you don't even try to get help, it's like, you're choosing to be evil. So I don't know if you would be forgiven. It's not me to say, but it's very hard. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, I think more, that question is more of like what you believe in, because obviously there's not, like, you can't prove it.
No, we can't prove it.
You can't prove it. I believe it because I just want to believe that there is more after you passed away. Like there's something in the afterlife for you.
Yeah, because there's obviously different beliefs. There's obviously different beliefs, and I've seen that for some people believe that it's like you go to sleep, nothing happens.
I always thought about that. Like sometimes when I have dark thoughts at night, I'm like, how do you, like, what happens after you die? Like, are you conscious and you're like, oh shit, I'm dead? Or it's like, it's just all blank and dark.
It's the question that scares me, like, what happens?
Yeah.
And some people believe that maybe it's whatever you think. So your brain, when you die, will make you see everything that you think will happen. So if you believe you're going to heaven, you're going to see heaven. If you believe you're going to hell, you're probably going to go to hell in your brain. I don't know. Because there's instances where people have like died medically, and they're like, I went to hell, and they changed their whole life because they said they actually went there. And there's people who say that they went to heaven and they felt like such peace and stuff.
You mean like like reincarnation?
No, like
also they died and they came back to life.
Yeah, like you've seen in Grey's Anatomy, people die and then they come back to life.
Oh, okay.
Or like and so like that, like they died on the table and then they were brought back. I've seen both. I've seen some people. One of them, Mario knows. He was one of his old coworkers, I think. He was an old man. He died because he said he felt peace. Really? It was just peaceful and he'd never been happier. So yeah. And then I've seen one, it was like, I think on TikTok, and it was saying he saw the hell, he was in hell. Oh my God. And that it was hard. He said all of this stuff, and he said that's why he's changing his ways.
What did he do in life?
I don't know. That's what gets me scared, because I'm like, if it is, okay, I don't think he's a serial killer. but
what gets you into hell?
Yeah, but like, if it is like the church says, if you break little rules, if that is what gets you to hell, I think that's fucked up. I don't think that's how it should be. But if it is like that, maybe that's what he saw. If he believes, I don't know. Again, it comes down to belief. But maybe he's not following the church's rules, so he felt like he was going to hell, maybe? I don't know. Because I would hate to think that just because we don't follow every rule that we're going to hell, if we're good people deep down underneath and we're trying to be good. Yeah. I like to believe that even though I don't follow all the rules, I have good intentions, and that's what matters. Yeah. So that's what I like to believe. But that is very scary to think about. Yeah, he said he saw all of that, and I'm like,
Wow.
I don't want to go to hell.
I would like to think that it was just him, like, in his brain saying, "Oh my God, I'm going to hell."
Yeah.
And then he sees it.
That's what I like to believe.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's what you believe, so yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, because it is like there's no proving it right or wrong. That's the scariest
can't,
part.
yeah.
You don't know.
There's
So-
not like concrete evidence.
Because it is crazy that we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Like at one point, all of us are leaving this earth.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna happen? And like, do you believe in reincarnation?
And then like, let's say, okay, heaven and hell, and then it's like, okay, like, what about the ghosts? Are they in heaven or in hell? Are they in the middle? Are they
because they say they supposedly go to people who are stuck.
So it's
So they
like,
didn't want to die, or they
Yeah.
didn't know they died.
yeah. So it's like, where does that meet? Like, where does that
Where does that come into
stand in
play?
in the spectrum of hell and
Oh, because I watched. Have you watched Soul from Disney?
no, I haven't really paid attention to it.
It really like, it's a really good movie. I think you should watch it.
Really?
Yeah, you and Topo should watch it. It's like, I don't want to spoil it, but it's a really good movie, and it does talk about that aspect of some souls being stuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it comes into play, and you're just like, whoa,
Wow.
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's a little bit interesting.
Very interesting. It's questions that I still have about life.
Yeah.
So, if you had one superpower, what would it be?
What is it called? What is the proper term? Like when you go one place to another. It's not telepathy, is it? We're like,
I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
here now, but I can just like go
Teleport.
Yes, teleport. Yes,
teleport.
that is. Yeah, I want to do that.
That is that. Yeah, you could, because you could either be at work and then you don't have to go to traffic. You
Yeah,
just
home.
teleport home.
Yeah.
You want to go to Hawaii? Teleport to Hawaii.
Yep.
That's badass.
Yeah, that's mine.
That used to be mine. That's a really good one. I chose, in our society now, I would multiply things.
What do you mean?
I would multiply myself and put her to work, and I would be chilling. I would multiply money. I would multiply food.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I would multiply everything.
Everything.
So I could get a lot done.
That's I never heard that one before.
But it's good.
Yeah.
You can multiply
Yeah.
things.
Oh.
Ain't nobody gonna know I multiplied that dollar bill. Here you go.
And they're like, "Ma'am, this is fake."
No, it would have to be the exact same. So I'll put myself to work. She's gonna be like, "Why do I have to work?"
That's your job.
It's your job.
The other Connie is vacuuming.
Yeah. So that's what I would choose. I had to think hard because I do also want to teleport. That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
Uh-huh.
So if tomorrow was the last day of your life, how would you spend it?
Just with my family.
Your family?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything specific you want to do?
No, just enjoy their time.
So I planned out my day.
No way.
Well, a little bit. I would put, I would obviously, I was going to put, no, I don't know where I was going with that. Okay. I would have lunch with my mom and my sister today, since I'm dying tomorrow. I would hang out with them today, have lunch, dinner, and I would just tell them how much I love them, make sure they know so they're not sad. Well, they were going to be sad, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would just spend time with them, and I would tell all my dogs and my cats that I love them, and we would, tonight, me and Mario would fly to Hawaii or somewhere beautiful. And I just want to eat and have drinks by a beach, and I would just die there.
Just with Mario.
Yeah. Since I already had like my family, well, my mom and my sister. Yeah. Be with them, let them know. Go over there, because I love the beach. The beach brings me so much peace. So I feel like I would want to like fall asleep there and die.
Wow.
That's how I would spend my last.
I would just spend it with just,
Because you have a lot of family. You
Yeah.
have more than me. I just have my mom and my sister.
Yeah, have one. Yeah, it's a big family.
Yeah.
I would just get them all together and just enjoy the time.
Yeah. Because you have today and tomorrow.
Yeah,
Today
today
and
and
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Last one. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Okay, what kind of wishes though?
Anything. You can wish for anything. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah,
go
okay.
first.
Wish number 1, be a billionaire. I could help my family, and I wouldn't have to worry about like my life. Wish number 2, have healing powers. I would heal myself. My leg ain't gonna be broken no more. It'll be back to normal. I will help heal people. Like, oh, you have this sickness, I'll heal you. Shh. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'll do it for free since I'm already a billionaire. No, even if I wasn't, I would help people for free. And number 3, I would have world peace. It sounds cheesy, but I really want like us to actually like come together and be good to each other and to ourselves. So those are my 3 wishes.
That's kind of hard.
It is very hard. I have to really think about it.
I mean, for sure, yeah, have like be stable, have money.
Have money.
Yeah, because I feel like in a way that kind of solves like a lot of your problems.
Literally.
So it's kind of a huge relief off of you already.
Because if you think about it, if we lived in a society where if money didn't matter, we would do anything. Like, we would just be happy. We would live our lives. It wouldn't matter. And the fact that money came into play is what made society what it is now.
Yeah,
Literally. So we could that's why we could be so happy as human beings if we just had world peace and we didn't have these greedy bitches in charge of everyone in the world. We would be all happy and we would live in harmony and just explore and do all these things. But money's here, so
yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
like money obviously like runs
the world.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. I mean, that's literally like the one that, again, like it solves like most of your problems.
It does.
And it's not like I have another problem that it's like, oh, I want to wish this to go away or whatever.
That's why I got healing, because I have my broken leg. So like, I want to fix it.
Fix that. Yeah, like I don't have any other problems. It's like, oh, I want to fix this and whatnot. But it's just like literally like money. Like that's
like
it.
When I get to thinking about it, I get so angry.
Because of the money?
Yeah, like the people are like the rich people and people in charge of us are so greedy for money that they don't care about us.
Yeah. It's like, again, it's like people being selfish.
Literally.
Like, people are so selfish. Like, it's just like, even in the little like daily task or something, like, people are so selfish. Like, even like as little as people driving, like they're so like, it gets me so angry because it's just like they think that they're the only ones in this world or something. It's like, dude, like you're not. Like, you're at the grocery store and there's someone just, the car is in the middle of the aisle, them just standing there. Like, how like so unconscious you are that you're the only one there, and just like be so selfish and just like not be aware that there's people around you, there's people that you want to pass or not. It's like, what? Like, I don't understand.
There's really selfish people. Like I'm baffled by the fact that because if I got to choose, I would be richer than everybody, or everybody would be the same and we would be happy. Everyone would be the same. I don't have a need to have more than anyone. Like, I would want everyone, because literally when I do my little prayers at night, I pray we all are happy. We all get what we want. I've never been the one to me. And those are the type of people we have like in charge of like the world, basically, the government, everybody. And it sucks. Like, it sucks that this is how it is, and it's how, I don't know how much longer it's going to be like that, obviously, for a while. That brings me back to, I didn't have this written down, but have you seen what's happening with the scientists que estaba protesting?
Oh, the one you sent me?
Yeah. Like, I've looked into that. Like, I've seen more, and it's like we're going to end up without water eventually. Like, very soon. And it's because people are being selfish.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie, Don't Look Up?
I've seen
it. It's literally that movie. And people, and like, I don't understand how they cannot care about us that much. You don't care about other human beings, that you're just gonna let us die.
But them too. But I feel like for them, it's like, oh, they already have a resolution for their end.
Yeah, they probably have like a little bunker or something.
Not
like
even
in the
that.
movie.
I feel like with all their money and their scientists and whatnot, they can fucking create water somehow. Like,
that's what Mario was telling me. He was like, you know why they're looking for other planets with water?
Yeah.
Because we're running out of water, and they eventually want to sell us that water. And if there's not enough water, only the 1% is going to get that water.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so fucked up and so selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like it doesn't fit in my brain how people can be so selfish.
Yeah.
Like, so, like,
not only that, like, people feel so entitled. Like,
Yeah.
so entitled. And it's just like, oh my God.
Like, it makes me so angry, like you said. Like,
yeah, literally.
Like, I don't understand how they could be like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They don't care about other people. Mm-hmm. And it's like, what does that come down to? Is that just who they are as people? Like,
not only that, but even people at, like, our level and things like that, they just feel so fucking entitled for no damn reason. Yes. Like, dude, you can lose whatever the hell you have right now,
literally
tomorrow.
Anything could happen at any time. Yeah. So it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's very crazy. And I feel like the world in general is filled with so much hate that it's just like, I don't know.
That is true. I pointed out something. I don't know if you, there's this couple, this Mexican couple, they're all tatted up. They're called Mona and Jeros. And they're like really like down to earth, very outspoken, very like, you know, like maldiciones and stuff like that on Facebook. But I think they were dragging them for some reason. And he said something that is so true. And I pointed out this to Jose. But he specifically said like Mexico, but I feel like this is all like in the Hispanic community. He said how obviously they're not rich, right? They're poor. They're slowly gaining. Well, then they grew on their socials really fast. Like over a week, they got like 6 million or something like that. But he said, Mexico. Oh, damn, I wish I had the exact words.
Exact quote.
Yeah. Mexico no. How do I say it? Mexico no, like it doesn't advance for people hating. And it's so true. Like, people would hate on somebody that they see growing up, like, financially.
Yes.
And that's why people don't, like, I wish I could find it. I think I have the recording. Mm-hmm. Because I sent it to Jose, and I was like, this is so fucking true. Yeah. And, like, not just Mexico, but I feel like it's very, very common in the Hispanic
Like, they don't want to see each other grow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, let me listen.
La gente nunca la tienes feliz. Y si en México no progresas, ¿por qué? Por gente como ustedes que son bien perra envidiosa, que ven que un puto mexicano tiene una cosa, ay, van a cagar el palo. Por eso México no progresa, por gente envidiosa como ustedes. Por eso no progresa, por gente envidiosa que nomás ve un poquito de una y ya van de perra envidiosa. ¿Qué pasa? Uno pone un puesto de churros y ¿qué hace la vecina? Que puso enfrente. Por eso no progresa, por tanta perra envidia que hay. ¿Saben una cosa? Nos vinieron a dejar.
That's true.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that, but that's true. I feel like well, we grew up in a Hispanic community. Mm-hmm. And I've seen that so much, even in families, in your own family. Well, not in mine. Mine is not like that, thank God. But I've seen it in other families. I don't want to expose.
There's one specific person in our family, and I've told my mom this, and she has noticed too. Everything that we say, though, like, oh, you're going to get this, she does it right away. Whatever it is, she's
like, she wants to do it first.
Yeah, which is like, not saying like obviously any like the sun shines for everybody.
Yeah.
But there's people that do it with the intention to take it away from you.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm not okay with.
And I feel like if you feel envidia, you should probably get help.
Yeah.
And like try to fix that, not feed into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, growing up, I was like jealous of things. And I'm like, how come they get this and this and that? But it's like, you learn to be like, everybody's time comes and everybody gets different things. And you can't just compare. It comes down to comparison. It's like, I think where it comes down to is, are you going to choose to be happy and choose to like see the positive? Or are you going to feed into it and be negative? Yeah. And that's where it comes down to. Because if you choose to just be a negative bitch, like, you know? But if you choose to like, you know what? Good things happen to everyone, and I'm happy for you, like genuine, like I'm happy that this good thing happened to you. Eventually you're gonna get your turn too, so like what does it matter? And that's true. They go like, I've seen it happen in some families, and I don't want to expose, but when me and Mario got our house, there was people
Yeah.
who, like, how do I, you know what? They'll never listen to it. They're older. That's the thing. They're older than us. And they decided that they wanted to try and get a house as well, just because we got one. And it's like, we didn't get one to flex on anyone. We didn't get one because we wanted to prove something. We got one because we wanted to live together. Mm-hmm. And some people are like decided to try and get one to prove that they could get one too. I don't see the point in that. Like, we're happy for them. We're like, good, you got a house too, good thing. But they did it with that intent of, we're gonna do it because
like, you get in a house is nothing, like, whatever, everybody can do it.
And they said that, so like, that's they said it, so it's not just us speculating. They've said it to other people. So I'm like, well, it's sad for you because you're stuck with a mortgage that you don't even really wanted, and we're just living our life.
And it sucks because, you know, like, that's why I keep so many things and ideas private that I have for myself that I don't tell no one. And it's just like, if I say like, oh, I don't want to say it, I know I did that a lot for like our 2021 goals, and I was like, oh, I don't want to say that, and it comes off wrong because it's like, wow, girl, like, nobody wants what you have or whatever. But there's always someone that's just like gives you that bad energy, and it's just like, well, I'm gonna do it before you, or well, and it sucks because sometimes, like, there's been some times where it's like I say what I want to do, and then somebody else gets it, and it's like, I don't want that anymore. Like, it's just like,
but it sucks for the person who does it just so you don't, like, would they do it with not even wanting
with
it,
bad intentions.
It's like, it sucks for them because they did it, they didn't even want it. So like, and like, you're happy, so it's what you wanted. But it happens, and it sucks because like me, I want to help more people. Like, if like a lot of people, since we, like me, I never told anyone other than you. And then, like, I mentioned it, like, by the end of it, we were already getting the house. I mentioned it to like some people, but we were already getting it, and but I never told anybody else other than you, like, oh, we're house hunting or whatever. Because the same thing, like, I feel like they would, like, say we wouldn't have been able to get one, I feel like people would have, like, judged us hard on that, which doesn't even matter. But that's why I kept it private until that's why it was like a surprise. People were like, what? I don't know. We're like, oh, by the way, we just bought a house. Because I was like, well, I don't want nobody else's judgment. Say we weren't able to get one, I wouldn't want everybody's judging me, like, she wasn't able to get one, blah blah. What does that matter? And that's why now, like, people have come to me since I already bought one with advice. I give them my realtor. I give them my knowledge. I'm like, I want to make it easier for you because you deserve to have everybody deserves to have a house, because I believe everybody has a house out there. You just have to find it. So I feel like there's no point in judging, no point in comparing. And it sucks because también I've seen some, like, hateful people, like, Mario and each other, like, why'd you buy the house? You can't even afford it. First of all, if we weren't able to afford it, we would have lost the house when I got in my accident, because we went weeks without work. We were paying medical bills. We're still paying medical bills. And not just, it wasn't just accident. The economy went to shit. So if we weren't able to afford it, sweetie, we would have lost the house. We wouldn't be living here. We were able to handle it because we're not stupid and we didn't buy something we couldn't afford. So, like, él me dijo, and I remember he told me that we were like, it was before I got in my accident. And then now that we're, like, doing way better, I'm like, I thought we couldn't afford a house. He's like, yeah, you see. But it's like, why would you say that about someone anyway? You come off so hateful. Like, why would you say that?
It's like, so, like, noticeable.
If it didn't bother you, you wouldn't be saying it. So I was like, whatever. I never met this guy, but it was like one of his coworkers. And then I was just like, and he didn't even say it's him. He said it to somebody else. Because I guess he had seen our house, and he was like, I don't know why he got his house. Like, he can't even afford it. I'm like, why? Why would you say that? Like, you're so fucking hateful. Like, you can see the jealousy just by you saying that. Like, I don't get what the point of that is, but I was like, wow.
It's kind of crazy out there. Some people are just, I don't know.
Because it's different saying it out of concern, like, to you, and being like, hey.
In a private conversation.
It's different saying it to other people, but I was like, whatever, if anything, it proved that we can afford the house because we're still here.
Yeah.
Because Mario is the breadwinner. He was more money than me, and he was out of work for weeks because he was taking care of me. So we didn't have money coming in. We're still here.
Yeah.
So don't be hateful, guys.
I know this got really deep.
Yes.
But yeah,
it's crazy. I feel we all just need to learn to be better people.
I know.
Because I don't think I'm like the best person in the world. I still like it when I do my little prayer at night. I'm always like, please, like, God, whatever you believe in, I'm always like, God, like, help me be a better person and guide me. And honestly, I feel like it's worked because for years I've been like praying that and being like, I never want to feel negative things. I never want to be a jealous person. I never want to do all these things. Because, as a teenager, I was kind of jealous sometimes.
Yeah.
And now I've realized I'm not. I've changed. And it also, you can pray, but you could also have to like put in the work to yourself.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've done
like
that.
if you catch yourself like thinking that and be like, hey, like
be like,
stop.
hey, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Like to yourself, and I feel so much happier. Like, cause it sucks to live like that, hating on other people, and it's like you never want that. Like, for what? And también, I feel like Mario gets the most hate, honestly.
Really?
Yes. And if there was somebody else one time who was like, Mario's always been a hard worker. Like, he, even when he was young, like he used to have like, he would work full time in Home Depot, go to college, and still go work in painting with his dad. So like he did all of that. And so now he has his job, and it's hard, but he also has other goals he's working towards, but he's providing, and he's had people tell him, even to my face, and I was just like, oh, because they told him, they're like, you're busting your ass, and you're like basically saying that he's working a shitty job for what? And I'm like, for this, like, for us, for our family, we're a family. Like, what do you mean? What are you busting? Like, what? Like, they were judging his line of work, and I'm like, why does that concern you?
That's
what he works
strange.
in? Yes. And I was like, why does that concern you? Whether he's in an office or he's out there busting his ass, what does it matter? He's taking care of his family.
Weird. Like, it's like you saying, like, what? I don't get
Yeah,
it.
I didn't get it either. I was like, if you don't want to work, just say that.
Yeah.
Like,
what does
plain
that
and simple.
mean? Literally, everybody's out there busting their ass for their
It's
stuff.
because this person apparently didn't want to work like that. Like, they didn't want to work busting their ass. But I'm like,
it's because also there's people that just want to get rich out of nothing. Like,
exactly.
the fuck?
Like, how are you gonna do that?
Yeah. Like, they just want to wake up one day and be like, oh, I have
Rich.
all this money. Sorry, man, but those 3 wishes, they don't exist.
Yeah, exactly. So I told him, because he doesn't let that stuff get to him. But after I told him, I was like, I didn't like that person. I was like, and I've never like gone around them anymore.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, don't listen to him. I was like, he's just being hateful for nothing. I was like, I don't know if he's jealous of you or what, because Mario is a hard worker. And he likes to work. Like, he goes through phases where he's like, I don't want to fucking work, but like, he goes. Yeah. But like, there's phases where he's like, hell yeah, let's go. Like, I'm pumped to go to work. Even though he's gonna be 100+ degree weather, like up there in the attic, he's ready. And I guess they envied that about him because they didn't like to do that. Yeah. But I'm like, why are you being hateful? Find your own way. But you don't have to put other people down. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter what they do for a living as long as they're happy. What does it matter?
Yeah. That's
but it
kind
made
of a
me
strange
so
one.
angry.
Wow.
Like, to see someone telling you, it took everything in me to not be like, if you're a bum, just say that.
Yeah.
Like, that. Like, it took everything in me to not say that. But I was like, no, just be quiet. Like, whatever. Like, I just told it. See, another Will Smith. You can be angry. I could have slapped him.
Just hold back.
I held back. I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Whatever. But it did bother me. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who's spewing jealousy. Yeah. So, like, at the end of the day, you're the one who looks bad. Yeah. Because to me, I wasn't like, oh, Mario's job sucks. No. I was more like, if you don't want to work, just say that. Like, you don't have to tell him.
At the end of the day, like, he's working, he's bringing his money in for him and you. Like,
so what does it matter?
Ni mantiene al otro.
No. So that's why I was like, okay. Yeah. Go off, sis. Well, he was a guy, but I was like, go off, sis.
Yeah, that is a little strange.
Very strange.
That comment it's kind of weird, honestly.
Very weird, because I feel like most men jobs in our Hispanic communities
is
it
like
is
that,
busting
yeah.
your ass, and it takes a lot. So like
Yeah.
I props to them.
Yeah.
Like good, like you're doing everything for your family. So yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of.
So don't be hateful, because you could see it right away. I saw that shit right away, and I was like, you're jealous.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're jealous.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all that we have.
For today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to think of new topics.
Yeah.
I have a few. Should we ask them like what they want to hear from us?
Yeah.
We should do like a little question thing. Cause yeah, we want to know. Because I feel like we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
We'll just even if we don't know, we'll look it up, sis. Don't worry about it.
We'll get educated.
We'll educate ourselves and be like, okay, here's A, B, and C, bitch.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Let us know what you want to hear about topics. We were getting too much into the relationship one. Maybe in the future we'll get into it again.
Yeah.
So,
That's it.
follow us on Instagram at the In Between Girls Podcast. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Like us, like our videos, subscribe, follow us,
Rate us.
leave us a review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Bye.